evening, and thank you for coming. We are your ambassadors, Evo,
Lou, Jen.
We are from the future, some 50,000 years away.
As you can see by our cool yet slightly flamboyant clothing,
we stand examples of how our race has evolved over generations to suit our surroundings.
For fast communication, our brains have built-in Wi-Fi.
And to keep watching our children, we have 2 extra eyes in the back of our heads. Life in the 51st century is so fantastic that we've come all this way back in time to encourage you to evolve.
By performing to you a musical about a man who helped scientific study evolve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you our theatre group from the future! Welcome to the City of London in November 1859.
A book called On the Origin of Species is the latest bestseller, and the world is discovering why its author, a scientist named Charles Darwin, rocks. Darwin rocks, and the world would know it. Darwin rocks, history would show it. Darwin gave the proof. Darwin raised the roof. Living in the 19th century, Darwin made a big discovery. Working as a doctor stressed him out. He'd rather get out and about. Exploration was the occupation he tried. He'd apply a scientific eye, that's why Darwin rocks, and the world would know it. Darwin rocks, history would show it. Darwin gave the proof. Darwin raised the roof. He was looking for our origin, taking criticism on the chin, while the evidence took shape. Was it human once today? Natural selection was a bold direction for this man to take. News began to break. Darwin rocks, and the world would know it. Darwin rocks, history would show it. Darwin gave the proof. Darwin raised the roof. What invented brain? Born to entertain. He don't throw the shots outside of the box. Darwin rocks.
Read all about it! Read all about it! Darwin Gas is a sellout.
Renowned Beetle, expert reveals all in our pull-out special.
So we're not your favourite cat on the spell. That's quite a groovy word, you know. Like beat, as in music, could come in handy one day.
What do you mean? Darling! Where's Charles?
He's just signing a few books. People keep troubling him for autographs and it's just too nice to ignore them.
How are you, sweetheart?
Getting better, thank you.
After all you've been through, you truly are a remarkable family.
Thank you.
Charles, darling!
Mr. and Mrs. Murray.
You star. I knew you'd finally get out there. Okay, everyone. Let's get through this marketing meeting quickly. I have an appointment with my sideburns in 1 hour. This is Mason and the rest of the marketing buttons. If you please.
Mr. Darwin, you're a hit. Look at the press we're already getting.
I can't stand that photograph. How I can have a single friend with that picture going around is surprising.
We simply have to face it everywhere.
But I don't want my face everywhere.
Come along now, Mr. Darwin. You're a frightful paleness. We can soon fix that with a dash of makeup. We've got the hair.
A bit thin on top. We could buy out with a beard. Go for the Shakespeare look.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Charles, please, not all of your new shirt.
I can't be something I'm not. It's like the Fuegans all over again.
Who? The Fuegans were a tribe who lived on a distant island. Charles had met them when he joined Captain Robert Fitzroy on his second voyage aboard the HMS Beagle.
During the HMS Beagle's first voyage, Robert had befriended the Fuegans and traded with them. He wanted to know if it was possible to change tribespeople into townspeople.
The territory was named after the islanders' blazing hearts that were visible from the sea. It was known as Tierra del Fuego, or Land of Fire.
the Chief Chris.
Sisters and brothers, the sun rises once more upon our bountiful land as we are granted another day to be at one with nature in her divine serenity.
Oh no,
More tourists.
That's all we need.
what do they want?
Quick, let's go, we're not home.
Too late, they've already seen us.
We'd better show some willing. Wave and smile, everybody.
Sister, what do you see? More tourists, Chief Chris, looking at their sunburned skin and silly hats. We assume that they must be British.
Chief Chris, I was welcome these tourists. Yes, we are. But they could bring the latest Apple products and other great treasures. Don't forget your manners.
Here they come, Chief. Shall we get our weapons?
No one to cause offence. PR and all that. No weapons.
Aww.
I mean it.
Yes, Chief.
Captain Fitzroy, Marines are standing by.
That will be necessary, Lieutenant. Martin, how about a quick group selfie?
Yes, Captain.
What are they doing?
They're making a picture of themselves and figuring out what they look like.
Good show, everyone. Dr. McCormick, the treasurer with you, please.
Yes, sir. Greetings from Great Britain. We bring gifts of great value from our homeland. Behold, Cadbury's chocolate. Yorkshire tea. Coleman's mustard.
Oh, how about some cleansing pear soap? Oh no, like this.
Apple sauce.
Greetings, foreigners. For this we offer you some precious artifacts.
Roller, take a piece of Tierra del Fuego home with you today. Try to change these items on your box.
Sticks of Jaeger rock. Wallets. Sombreros. Special seashells. Put them to your ear and you will hear the sound of the Tierra del Fuego cone.
All the finest quality and genuine Fuegan products.
Sir, all this merchandise will take us way over our luggage limit.
Surely there's something unique to the saddle we could show to everyone back home.
Please, 4 buttons. Our next 4 of your healthiest people for approximately 2 years.
Is that all you want from the shiny things? 4 people? That bloke's a real pushover.
Done.
Charles, what did you mean when you said it's like the Fuegans all over again? Those 4 Fuegans were happiest on Tierra del Fuego. I am happiest away from all this attention. Fish out of water, both them and you. And you, standing by me like this as my theory goes public. A lot of people like you think that I'm arguing with what they believe about creation.
Your theory and what I believe in go hand in hand, even with the differences between them.
It's the differences that keep life going. With all the cultures across the world, I wonder just how many creations there are.
Let's just start with our 2 creations and go from there.
Two creations, figuring it out with each other. Two creations,
convinced a crowded museum that evolution and the story of creation were more or less the same thing. However, they met harsh resistance from the likes of Bishop Sam Wilberforce.
Charles Darwin was too ill to attend, but that didn't stop masses of people turning up to the Oxford University Museum Hall to hear both sides out.
My lord, I really don't understand why Charles Darwin's book causes so much offence.
Mr. Huxley, would you be offended if I asked you who the ape in your family was? Maybe your grandmother or grandfather?
My lord, Charles Darwin is saying that we're all descended from apes. That person in my family to actually look like an ape was possibly my great 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 grandmother.
Yes, and my great 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 grandfather would have looked like a monkey.
Actually, evolution happens over hundreds of generations, meaning that you would have to say the word great hundreds of times. To put it more precisely, the last of your ancestors to represent a monkey would have been your great 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 great
Enough! Where does your evidence come from?
paleontologist, genealogist, archaeologist, zoologist.
Along with many other ifs.
Stop using big words to blind us with science.
My lord, we are not trying to blind you. We try to show you, perhaps make our prehistoric pageant will persuade everyone. And Sir Brody, go easy on the big words, will you?
Bring on the first unpronounceable ancestor. Unpronounceable ancestor number 1 is pure vintage, having arrived 7 million years ago. This cheeky chimpanzee likes standing out from the crowd by occasionally walking on two legs. As Earth slowly changed over a few thousand centuries, our chimpanzee children changed to keep up, giving rise to unpronounceable ancestor number 2, also known as evolution. This long-haired lady enjoys long walks and experimenting with stone tools. After a few millennia, another change came to be unpronounceable ancestor number 3. Two million years ago, this brainy bag set the world alight with the discovery of the fire. No way, monkey. But wait. Ouch! But wait, another change, and there's one more. Unpronounceable ancestor number 4.
Our prehistoric pageant is almost at an end, and I know what you're thinking. Humans just can't get any better. Perhaps you're right. As technology takes over, everybody make way for future human. This space age specimen is surrounded by silicon. Note the hunched shoulders, enlarged thumbs, restricted field of view, and the unawareness of other people.
This is a farce! If I know that Charles Darwin's going to make these ludicrous claims, I'll never let him aboard the HMS Beagle in the first place!
You baboon! Who is this joker? Nah, man, not joking, just Joe. As in Joseph Dalton. I'm one of the greatest explorers of the 19th century, and I'm also an expert on flowers. Infatuated, ladies. Sam, man, chill and check this. We always say the same thing, just in a different way. That's okay, because we all move in the same groove of evolution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah!
You're with me?
Yeah!
Can we get into it?
Yeah!
Okay then, hit it!
Challenging the changing rules, all the molecules, all the nature's tools, in the groove of evolution, moving the groove of evolution, using the groove of evolution, using the groove of evolution. Yeah, 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 woo!
Whoa, another will be next. Maybe we won't have to speak. Maybe we'll just use that. Maybe wanna touch the phone. Like a dog who has a bone, he can never leave alone.
Hey!
Make him more make him more make him loud.
Challenging the changing rules, all the molecules, all the nature's tools, in the groove of evolution.
Small animals without any teeth. They came to life to bump and grind, changing to another kind, falling from the sea of the fins. Some of them grew hair on the skins. There the history begins. Furry mammals getting hands, spreading out across the land. Hey, they got upon their toes. They got along the nose. They got a chance at most.
Challenging the changing rules, all the molecules, all the nature's tools, in the groove of evolution, moving the groove of evolution, moving the groove of evolution, using the groove of evolution. Yeah, 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 woo!
Whoa, who knows what will be next? Maybe we won't have to speak. Maybe we'll just use text. Everyone attached to a phone. Like a dog who has a bone, he can never leave alone. Hey, make more machines. Make more vaccines. Make magazines.
Challenging the changing rules, all the molecules, all the nature's tools, in the groove of evolution, moving the groove of evolution, moving the groove of evolution, using the groove of evolution. Yeah, 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 woo!
bees and moles.
The groove of evolution.
To make more machines, to make more vaccines.
The groove of evolution.
All creatures claim, dance to the same.
Groove of evolution.
All creatures claim, dance to the same.
Groove of evolution.
It's amazing how humankind has evolved in such a relatively short time.
Especially when there's no Wi-Fi in the 19th century.
I was trying to look at one of Charles Darwin's top quotes. A wife would be better than a dog anyhow. Where was he in life when he wrote that?
Over there, back in 1838, staying with his relatives in Shrewsbury.
Mr. Darwin, sir, some of your chums from the village are here to see you. Thank you, Jean. Show them in, would you? Certainly, sir.
Charles, where were you this morning? We're expecting you for some pigeon spotting.
I thought you might like a look at the sumptuous specimen. I opened the back door this morning and there it was, calm as anything, resting on the mat with its feet in the air. The little fellow let me pick him up. Didn't move a muscle. Must be very comfortable with humans.
And look at them distinctive red-shaped marks around its neck. A new breed, perhaps.
Amazing. You should call it the red speckled half-tail. It's dead.
What?
You don't happen to own a cat, do you?
Yes, but hang on. There's no way that innocent little kitty could.
Mystery solved. Jean, would you be so good as to take this poor pigeon that has passed on and give it a decent burial? Of course, sir. You look rather miserable, Charles. Something on your mind? Marriage. Oh dear.
I can't believe you actually made a list.
You're a bit weird sometimes. Do you know that? Look, chaps,
2 columns. To marry or not to marry? That is the question.
Enough with the Shakespeare. Your conclusion? A wife is better than a dog anyhow. Sir, I'm not sure you should leave this on display in case Lady Wedgwood should. Hi chaps, Charles. The girls and I are going for a walk. Did you fancy? Ew! Sorry I had to see that, Emma. That's disgusting. I know. You made a list? Oh, that. Better than a dog? Gentlemen, crisis meeting.
Miss Emma.
Oh, Marianne, I'm so sorry.
Emma, whatever's the matter?
It's Charles. I walked into his room and I spotted a list which said, marry or not marry. And there were things like less money for books and terrible loss of time. But it also said, better than a dog anyhow.
Aw, that's so sweet.
What? A tad insensitive.
But so sweet. He obviously thinks a lot of you.
And it's so obvious that you have a thing for each other.
But that doesn't mean you should go running after him. You want my advice?
No.
Well, you're getting it anyways.
The problems of science are easy compared to this. Mate, this isn't a big problem. The solution is simple. You alone can fix. You've been on forever. Daughters over chicks. If it's true, then good for you, friend. She's quite a catch. She's got the itch inside the hitch.
You make a marvelous match. Listen to us, Emma.
Girl, you've got it bad. Are you worst friend ever?
Thanks, chaps. The answer's been staring me in the face all along. I'll be right back.
Now, Emma, you know what you have to do.
Oh yes, thanks girls. Charles? Emma, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm like. It was stupid of me and you know I'd do anything for you. Okay. Excuse me. It's okay. So, what did you decide? Dear Emma, you are the most wonderful lady in the world. Will you marry me? Marry? Not marry. I'll get back to you.
Emma and Charles married in 1838.
They stayed happily married through old age until Charles eventually passed away in 1882. Together they had 10 children.
10? How did they all fit in the house? She didn't say they had 10 children. She didn't say they had 10 children at the same time, Chan. Oh.
Emma and Charles stayed happily married through old age until Charles eventually passed away in 12 years after, On the Origin of Species was published, Charles wowed the scientific world with his new book, The Origin of Species, The Descendant of Man.
Not a very flattering picture, is it?
And we're done. You can move now, Mr. Darwin, sir. I said you can move now, Mr. Darwin, sir. I've been standing like this for hours, and consequently, my entire body is seized up. Would you be so good as to fetch me my wife and children? Certainly, Mr. Darwin, sir. Oh, doesn't your father look handsome? Most dignified. Better than the 8 picture, I must say. I could use a little help here. Coming! That's better. Darling, look at your new portrait. It's very nice. Well done. Although I fear that I'll still remembered as half-baked for many years to come. Nonsense. You'll be remembered for a lot of things.
Like when you were collecting beetles and you're out of hands.
When you're in the Galapagos Islands and noticed how species adapted to their surroundings.
Ooh, a beetle!
Come on, Father, time for your medicine.
You know, you are all so kind to me, it's almost worthwhile being sick to be nursed by you.
Come on, Father. Survival of the fittest and all that.
Son, I think that my fittest days are behind me.
But we'll find a way to stay together as long as possible.
Etty, if I've learned anything from all my research, is that life will always find a way.
Seasons, they don't matter now. Summer sun, winter rain, soon to be all the same. Reasons, they don't matter now. Don't look back, turn around, start again.
rest. Faces, they don't matter now. Black and white, reunite, start again. Oh, and think of this, there's so many ways to right the wrong. There's a future if we get along, life will go on. I got a faith right here, right now. I know in time, somewhere, somehow, life will find a way. Life will find a way. Still got a hope, still got a dream, still got a feeling telling me life will find a way. Life will find a way. Still time to make it better. Still time to pull together. High time is now or never. Let's make it last forever. Something we can believe in. Someone we can hold on to. So long as there is always love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Life will find a way. I got a faith right here, right now. I know in time, somewhere, somehow, life will find a way. Life will find a way. Still got a hope, still got a dream, still got a feeling telling me life will find a way. Life will find a way.
In their dotage, it had appeared that Emma and Charles had indeed found their way through life by sticking true to themselves and each other.
They stayed happily married through old age until Charles eventually passed away in 1882.
His tomb is in Westminster Abbey, one of the United Kingdom's most renowned religious buildings.
People study at Darwin College in Cambridge University.
The Darwin Wallace Medal is awarded annually to scientists who advance evolutionary biological research.
You actually sounded quite smart there, Lou. He even appears on the back of a British £10 note.
Look closely, Chan, and you'll see a Darwinian finch and the HMS Beagle.
Ooh, Evo, yes. That could be the second voyage of the HMS Beagle when they returned 3 of the Fuegans to Tierra del Fuego.
There they are, Jemmy Button, Fuega Basket and York Minster.
This is what 2 years in Britain has turned you into?
Yes, Chief.
We learned English and maths.
PE, RE, technology, textiles, table manners, and we even met Queen Adelaide.
And what British traits will aid you here?
We've been warm in all this clothing.
Fuego, it's 10 degrees.
Exactly. Too hot.
Me too.
Fuega, stop! Jemmy, button on your jacket. York, do your shoes up!
Robert, my friend, you can't stop them from being who they are.
We spent 2 years changing them to something better.
But where? Britain or back here? This is their habitat and they will adapt to suit it.
That is much better. Nobody can tell who you are now. Only you can know. And I know nothing beats a toga for comfort. And nothing beats being you. Come, my family, tell us more about these strange beings.
There they go, the British and the Fuegans, the same species evolved in different ways.
We hope our little visit has encouraged you not to be changed but to stay true to yourself
fellow of all humans, who like fancy some nice greasy fish and chips?
Me. Yappy yahoo! Yappy yahoo! Yappy yahoo! You can walk your walk, you can talk your talk, do what you do, you can love it too. Why be disguised in the wilderness when deep inside you're much more than this? You can take a flight through the day or night, swim against the tide, show a better side. Why should you lie through a poker face when you can smile and step up the pace? So take a deep breath in, shed your skin. The time for pretending, defending is ending. Yappy yap. Don't be wasting time when we can show there's a way in, everyone can go hand in hand with someone they once knew. Understand that nothing beats being you. Nothing beats being you. Never run away from your DNA. Any gene can say, I'll come out and play. Variety is the spice of life, far more than being the sharpest knife. So take a deep breath in, shed your skin. The time for pretending, defending is ending. Don't be wasting time when we can show there's a way in, everyone can go hand in hand with someone they once knew. Understand that nothing beats being you. Nothing beats being you. Being you brings you some peace of mind. Being you makes you one of a kind, who others want to find.
You know, nobody can be like you. So, be you.
Don't be wasting time when we can show there's a way in, everyone can go hand in hand with someone they once knew.